It's the moment we've waited for all week. No, not the arrival of the neck massager I ordered from Amazon Prime. Not for the neck. It's the meeting between Putin and Trump, the breathless anticipation as reporters waited for them to come from behind closed doors.
Continuing to follow the breaking news, President Trump and President Vladimir Putin meeting over 90 minutes in a meeting that was supposed to last at least half that time.
Still going on. It started roughly, an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours ago.
That meeting is still going on far longer than one expected.
Oh, my God. It's like waiting for Grandpa to come out of the bathroom on Thanksgiving. So, what do some of the cable channels do with all that time to fill? You say that Putin won.
The former reality TV star and KGB spy shake hands.
President Trump reaches out and tries to sort of slap him. It's a two-handed, and there's the back slap.
The president undermining our own intelligence agencies. Hasn't Putin already won before the meeting even started?
I think he's won the first round.
It's almost as if that talking point was preordained. But we did get a glimpse of the two leaders together.
It's an honor to be with you.
Those cameras are the loudest ever in history. Don't they have smartphones now? They're like crickets on Adderall. It's amazing. It's amazing how the slightest move can just set these cameras off. Just watch.
That's it. That's blue steel.
That is blue steel. All right, back to the meeting. What can we decipher from the two most important minutes in diplomatic history? The nodding, the sitting, the handshake. What are we to read into these movements? For answers, we turn to our body language expert, Dr. Victor Roberts, who joins us on the phone. Tell us, Doctor.
Thank you, Greg. As you can see, they are sitting. They seem to be nodding. It looks like, yes, it looks like it's going to happen. It is a handshake. This is an expression of pleasantries, I believe, an expression of perhaps hi or hello, but using your hands. The handshake is now over. What could this mean? I have some theories, but I'm not telling you until you come home. Come home, Greg. I'm naked right now, and I'm waiting for you.
Thanks, Vic. Don't forget to open the rosé. Meanwhile, outside the summit, violent thugs hurled bricks at police and set fire to cars. Not Carl. But giving them great press was the press, who kept calling them protesters. So let's get this straight. If I beat some dude with a brick, then set fire to his backpack, does that make me a protester too? Of course, the media calls them protesters because they agree with their beliefs, like how evil capitalism is and how evil President Trump is, which is why it was so awesome when this happened. That's right, haters. Who's gonna feed ya? Good old American Domino's. Bunch of jerks. All right, Julian, there's a lot of stuff to cover here. What did you find so striking about this?
Aside from the Domino's bicycle?
Yes,
was
yes.
that real?
Yeah, it was real. I doctored the footage. This is not fake news,
Julian. I wouldn't put
Julian.
it past you, Greg.
What?
I would not put that past you.
Well, no.
That was the most striking thing about the whole day.
Exactly.
And I was outnumbered earlier. We were trying to cover this meeting live when they were still behind closed doors.
Right.
And we were all like, well, we're not going to sit here and speculate. So let's talk about something else. So we talked about North Korea.
Yes.
It was really fun.
Wow.
But I think that's part of the problem with the 24-hour news cycle we saw today is sometimes you have to cover stuff when you don't know what's going on. So I think rather than trying to say something about nothing, you should instead, focus your attention on things that really matter.
They cover people throwing stuff at cops, and they call them protesters. They equate the protester with the police officer. They love the David and Goliath narrative, and it drives me absolutely nuts. It is just because they're protesters doesn't make them victims, especially when they're creating violence. It just drives. If MSNBC went to see Old Yeller, they'd claim the dog lived. You know, Jamie.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. You haven't seen it yet. I apologize. Jamie, what did you make of the protests?
Well, first of all, I think it's really weird. Those pieces, by the way, had to be free. I mean, they had to take more than 30 minutes. They were firebombs.
It's true.
Also weird, you said right before you brought the story that you ordered a neck massager from Amazon. That's so weird. I did the same thing. Lady knocked on my hotel room door. And way more expensive than I expected. So much to come out of this. I hope that I'm scared for the North Korea thing more than I think anyone in this room, because I live in Alaska.
Yeah, and it's only you there.
It's only me. Wouldn't it have been funny if the president...
You need to move.
Isn't it's scary? And it's like, I thought it would have been like really funny if the president come out and said you are safe from North Korea's threat of a nuclear attack. Offer not valid in Hawaii and Alaska.
Maybe you could stay with Greg for a little while until things calm down.
Yeah, it's like nobody cares until it hits the mainland, unfortunately, because the mainland was the original United States. In case you forgot, we did two other guys. No, I'm kidding. I love Alaska and Hawaii. I know where they are. I think they're outside of the mainland. Anyway, Tyrus,
yes.
What are your thoughts on this whole G20 thing?
Well, it was a meet and greet, correct?
Yes.
They met.
Yeah.
They greeted.
Mm-hmm.
Exchanged pleasantries, came up with a couple of ideas, and broke bread.
Yeah.
And the media was like, no. Mm-hmm. They went in the back and they're like, oh, got him, dog. We colluded.
Yeah, we colluded.
Break out the money, boys, Tillerson laid oil on the ground. They all rolled in it.
I don't think I want to see you doing that anymore. Kat, they're talking about it like, oh, they met for this long, that long. It's like one of those, it was like a dance marathon on Happy Days. Mm-hmm. Before your time, but like, oh my God, they're dancing for 3 hours, 24 hours. It's like, I don't care how long it is. Don't edit that so it's something else.
Yeah, I certainly don't care either. We have people speculating that. We have protesters protesting before they even know what's going on, the anti-capitalist protesters, which, by the way, you notice that capitalists don't really have capitalism protests because we go to jobs.
Yes, that's
it's incredible.
True.
That's the way I celebrate being a capitalist.
No, Greg,
people attacked the meeting. They said he gave in to Putin's denials of hacking or influencing the election. I don't understand what they wanted him to do. Putin's going to say, no, we didn't do anything. What's he going to do? Just say, yeah, you did?
Yeah.
And then Putin says, no, I didn't. Yeah, you did. No. Meanwhile, North Korea is just flying missiles all over the place. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did. No, you didn't. You don't have to love Putin to understand that this is somebody that you have to work with.
Exactly.
Nobody should trust him. Nobody should like him. Obviously, that Russia is never going to be our best friend. But you got to try, and he was trying. Give President Trump a break.
Yeah. What did last word, Jim?
Greg, I can't remember. Did I ever tell you that I dated a protester once?
No.
It's the greatest thing ever because you can always tell what's wrong with her because it's just written on her sign. And I will put the toilet seat down.
That's very good, very good, very good. By the way, before we go up, Bill de Blasio went to the protests in Hamburg. I think we should offer to let them have him. Although that might be considered an act of war against Germany. I believe if you send a de Blasio there, it's like germ warfare. Mayor de Blasio, germ warfare. Up next, Democrats have finally found a way to inspire voters with stickers. Yes, I said stickers, and not even the scratch and sniff kind.